Our severe weather team has been telling us all week that rain is just the beginning. We have a long and possibly dangerous stretch of days ahead of us.
And we will be here for you every step of the way. We have live team coverage all along the Texas coast for you. We want to begin with Chief Meteorologist Frank Billingsley.
And Click Depends has been blowing up with these kind of pictures, Dominique. This is from Palacios. Get that on your phone if you haven't already. Harvey, a well-defined hurricane, the first Category 3 since Wilma in 2005 to strike the United States, and it's going to in a matter of hours. You can see it's moving to the northwest now at about 10 miles per hour. And look at this. This just came in. This is a Category 4 hurricane now. The 6 p.m. advisory, just as we went on the air, winds to 130 miles per hour, gusting to 155. It has slowed a bit, northwest at 8. This could well come in now as a full-blown Category 4 hurricane and stay that way, staying as a 1 all the way as it moves up toward Cuero. 85-mile-an-hour winds at 1 o'clock tomorrow, 70 at 1 a.m. And then doing this loop, that's what we're concerned about, this slow trek back to the south, off to the southeast, through Matagorda Bay, and then up toward Houston Tuesday and into Wednesday. So that's going to be a big concern because that's the kind of path that will continue to just unload huge amounts of water in the form of rainfall coming in here. You can see there's the close-up of the storm as it moves right now toward the Rockport area. We have already seen the effects of the feeder bands all day long, a number of tornado warnings in the last 3 hours. And right now there are 2 to tell you about. This one, until both of them until 6:15. This one that moves anywhere toward the Wharton County area, that big storm in that red you see, that's moving to the northwest at 45. And then back off to the east here from Freeport, Lake Jackson, Angleton, West Columbia, the second one also until 6:15. So keep your guard up with these feeder band tornadoes. In addition, there's a flood advisory until 6:30 from Lamarck to Alvin, where you've already had 3 to 4 inches of rain. So the heavy rains have already begun, and they're only going to get worse. Tornado watch is in effect until 2 in the morning for the counties you see in red. And what you see in green has been expanded now up to the north. That is obviously a flash flood watch until Monday morning at least. So we have exact track radar that we're going to continue to monitor for these heavy rain totals as this system continues to push across. I want to show you some of the wind speeds along with this path. You can see this yellow right here. That's 40-mile-an-hour winds, and that's possible through tomorrow morning, anywhere from Fort Bend County right on into parts of Brazoria County as this moves onshore. So there are the possibilities for at least some tropical storm force winds, but wind is not our major issue. Clearly, it is this loop bringing in the heavy rain. Right now, the winds are at 31. 51 in Rockport, 41 in Corpus Christi, gusting to 62. So that gives you an idea of real-time conditions. What we're forecasting, and this is the European rainfall, and this does a pretty good job with what looks like the path is going to be, which is to say by Monday at 4, we're looking at 16 inches of rain across the area. And then as we head into Tuesday and Wednesday, we're up to 35 and 40 inches of rain in some spots. In fact, the National Weather Service had us at 15 to 30, but look at this spot from Victoria to Columbus to Bay City. They've just added this circle here, this bullseye of 40 inches of rain affecting millions of people. And then clearly for the rest of us, 15 to 30 up toward Huntsville, 10 to 15 onto the north, 5 to 10. But this is going to be one of the most catastrophic floods we have seen in Texas ever. Coming up, I'll show you some of the forecasts for the bayous and the rivers that have already come out.
All right, Frank, thank you. Now, we have positioned our reporters along the central Texas coastline in the very spots that Frank just showed us will feel the impact of landfall tonight.
We're going to start with Robert Arnold, who is live in Rockport. Landfall expected there in a matter of hours, but we can barely see you, Robert, already.
Yeah, I know. Boy, you can really tell that Harvey's eye is getting close to the shore. These winds have not stopped. We're not getting them dying down at all. The rain is coming in pretty much sideways at this point. It's hard to even look in that direction because it picks up so much of the debris that it stings into your skin like tiny little darts. Also, you can see the surf is starting to really rise now in this area, and it's with that in mind that you think about there are people who are on houseboats right now docked at the marina who have decided to ride this storm out.
Yeah, we're all good here, man.
Riding out a major hurricane in a house is hard enough. For Mike Felty and his friends, they're staying on their boats docked in Rockport. It's like kind of like a little club. You all stick together, take care of each other.
Yes, sir.
Craig Hack moved here from Washington State and showed the boat he calls home. For the non-boat people watching this, explain why you feel this is safe to ride out a Category 3 hurricane in.
It's an older boat. It's really thick, and she can handle a lot of abuse.
You got a lot of stuff just kind of strewn about up there. Are you worried that that stuff's going to kind of fly around on you?
No.
The men say they've been through storms before, and they'll make it through this one. Plus, they say they've got plenty of supplies.
Canned fruit, canned beans, all of it.
Everything a growing boy would need.
Yes.
Now, I just checked in with the Rockport Police Department, and they say so far they have gotten no calls for help. However, they add that even if they do get calls for help at this point, they're not going to be able to go out and help anybody because the conditions are just far too dangerous. The surf is coming up, as you see. The winds are unrelenting in this area. So far, roads are still passable, but that is not expected to last for much longer. Reporting live from Rockport, Robert Arnold, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
Incredible conditions this early on, Robert. Thank you. And now to Corpus Christi, a bustling city, population more than 300,000. That's south of Rockport. Harvey, just offshore right now.
And our Kathy Hernandez is joining us live from there with what she is seeing right now. Kathy?
Well, good evening. These conditions have really picked up. The rain and the wind are so much stronger now, extremely intensifying out here as Harvey approaches landfall later tonight. And I've been in touch with the Corpus Christi Police Department. They say they have stopped responding to emergency calls because these conditions are just too dangerous. Hurricane Harvey barreling toward Corpus Christi, packing powerful wind and rain. Many residents grabbed their belongings and loaded buses out of town.
I think that God is going to protect us, and if our stuff floods, I mean, they're material things. We can always get that back, but I'm not willing to risk my child's life.
Others, though, like Sandra Varela, have decided to ride it out. With food and water for a week, she hopes sandbags can stop floods from rushing into their home.
My father's handicapped and my parents are pretty old, so financially we don't have the money to go ahead and take that ride out of town.
The mayor did urge everyone to leave, but did not issue a mandatory evacuation order, calling it too much of a hardship.
If we call for a mandatory, that means you've got to start loading up patients in hospitals, our children's hospitals, our nursing homes, and transporting them somewhere.
The governor says people need to heed the warnings and do it now.
Suddenly people are going to realize, wait, this is a big storm coming our way and we have to get out. By that time, it may be too late because the roads will be jam-packed.
And that's right, it may be too late by then. We still have seen some people coming out here. Actually, I can see a man that's running in the street right now. Some people have been walking by with their cameras, taking selfies, and that's what the mayor is talking about. He wants everyone to be safe. So make sure that you guys, that everyone stay safe in these conditions. You can see the wind is really picking up here. It's even difficult to stand as I'm talking to you right now, but I also did want to note that the port has been closed here, so these conditions could have nationwide effects because they actually move 360,000 barrels of crude oil every day, and operations ended yesterday. Right now, no word on when they will reopen. But again, guys, we just hope that all of these people out on the roads will get into shelter and make sure they're safe as Harvey continues to near the Texas coast. Reporting live in Corpus Christi, Kathy Hernandez, KPRC, Channel 2 News.